west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team my all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit's gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since a teeny bopper. But now I'm going on my Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth your mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
And I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is in fact the if revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jake. So time war, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light work. It ain't on who got this gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never break the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow son. Yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville. You feel your boy. Still about my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game. Pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
When Westworld, let's get it. Don't be sure, tell them make sure. If not, we gon' make war. Clips say it hold 20, but I think it could take more. Grab a stick, fire on your camp, we gon' make s'mores. I ain't satisfied with my spot, then I'ma take yours. No matter how many roadblocks in my way, I'ma break forward. This path I'm on is so damn narrow, I just stay forward. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, I just ate more. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, give me 8 more. Nigga, I don't sugarcoat shit, bitch, I'm straightforward. Don't give a fuck if they don't let me in, I just break doors. Ballin' so hard, they asking what team that I play for. Scammer who? They ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. Sick with it, feeling like I woke up with stage 4. They ain't want the peace loose, what they opened up the cage for. Endure the pain, been through hard times is what I'm made for. Paid my dues, never left a wage, I just rage war. So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Stood against all enemies. In high school, you was the man that's lost memory shit. Lost energy, never lost my energy. Never lose control, never losing, dog, I plan to keep. You lose your mind where I'm from, I ain't talking from what you see. I never lost soul, losing times, wasting steady pace, and you off track, I'm on that. You pray to God, hoping he can save you. But there's power about war, and that's a different angle. This another lost cause, and I'm just adding to the list. They not seeing me for that reason, got a flash on the grip. Nigga, big priest, they gon' judge me by my increase. And I'ma keep stepping in these joys to the increase. Just got off the phone with Jacob, and he said it's time to shine. Certified, blue dot, put it on you, now you verified. One West world, bigger than World War III. Do not sleep, it's not cheap, and it's still top 3.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Came on boats and then chains, so when I get rich, I'ma grab a boat and 10 chains with 12 ribs from each tribe. And each rib gonna have at least 3 kids. Yeah, I'ma have a deep squad. Been rapping since knee high, now a nigga shack size. Spit that holy fire, when you hear it, you get baptized. One West world, yeah, you niggas know the logo. And I'ma bust it down so the haters see the glow glow. Let's have a feast, let's shine on our enemies. Right in they face, let's blind all our enemies. Cause now we half, but we come from half knots. Throw that cash on the ground, my nigga, let's cast lots. I started from the bottom, birthed out of mud, raised by gangsters, turned out a thug. I ain't give a fuck, burnt out I was, from hitting licks in and out and selling nicks in the drop.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it, that's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was them in the gleam of my eye. Killing my innocence, all of my vision, I'm reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived of basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe. Refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the gut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love, yeah. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. I get an honor to command and Jenna Johanna for being the armor, protecting the message, delivered the Abba. Straight from the Father, he gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops. Perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hairs was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war? Whenever it called, better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edging this war, front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord, the water for blessing us all.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my houses. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle sat in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Stereo remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. First priest. Present that register.
Ross Rob, Banya Howard, Banya Shaul.
Ross Rob, Banya Howard, Banya Sarab.
Yabashim Shabakathon.
Yahweh Yashar Brakatah.
Laya Shaul.
Muslims, Mr. Stan. One up and down, me turn to face the east. We do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadat.
Quadat.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malapaka.
Malapaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazai.
Ratazai.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazai.
Ba'aratazai.
Kuwa.
Kuwa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Pashamayim.
Pashamayim.
Nadalana.
Nadalana.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Cap.
Cap.
Yuwa. Wasalakina.
Wasalakina.
Kabawagina.
Kabawagina.
Kasalakina.
Kasalakina.
Kabawagina.
Kabawagina.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Kabayayina.
Kabayayina.
Bonasai one.
Bonasai one.
Abor.
Abor.
Kawashayina.
Kawashayina.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Right.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Kamalakwa.
Kamalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Watapara.
Watapara.
Awalami.
Awalami.
Aman.
Aman. In the English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Will be done.
In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debts.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever. So be.
So be it. Hakak the power of the Hebrew Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Babu Kashai.
Babu Kashai.
Hakak. Hakak.
Hakak.
Now Pa'ah.
Pa'ah.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
We'll call Madawa.
Call Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarite.
Hamatazarite.
Hakak. Lahaki.
Lahaki.
Hamat.
Hamati.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Kawa.
Al-Kawa.
Tama'ala.
Tama'ala.
Garshun.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashim Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh.
Wadamun.
Wadamun. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be
Thank
it.
you, so be it. Play the best instrument in Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Raklan out.
Barakanawa.
Wayashrab.
Wayasharala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai. Water Amon. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalm 21 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Mayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
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 Ma'ai.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayah.
Shamayah.
Wa'aratiza.
Wa'aratiza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regal.
Regal.
Al-Yanawa.
Al-Yanawa.
Shemar.
Shemar.
Hanala'at.
Hanala'at.
Yanawa.
Yanawa.
Wala'at.
Wala'at.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemar.
Shemar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yawamah.
Yawamah.
Hashemash.
Hashemah.
La'at.
La'at.
Yakai.
Yakai.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Belayallah.
Belayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Makarah.
Karah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
After Pasha.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazahat.
Tazahaka.
Baba Wa'ak.
Wawa'akia.
Maita.
Maita.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Our love.
Love. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes into the
From
hill.
which cometh my help?
From which cometh my
My
help?
help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from
which
Yahweh.
made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharala
he that keepeth
shall
Yahweh
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forward
From this time forward,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah.
Alahayah.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Lekat.
Lekah.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashikwat.
Al-Tashikwat.
All.
All.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awadika.
Awadika.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amak.
Al-Amak.
Yariyam.
Yariyam.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayadah.
Wayadah.
Ya'ai Tazawat.
Ya'ai Tazawat.
Al-Tazapawaya.
Al-Tazapawanya.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Lakawat.
Lakawat.
Wanakakiyadam.
Wanakakiyadam.
Magaria.
Magaria.
Wala'at.
Wala'at.
Yasakar.
Yasakar.
Sham Yasharal.
Sham Yasharala.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawai Tazawat.
Nawai Tazawat.
Labat.
Labat.
Yakab.
Yakadu.
Ayat.
Ayat.
Koyat.
Arayat.
Yakarat.
Yakarat.
Ahaya.
Ahari.
Adawan.
Adawan.
Wayashamai.
Wayashemai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Ma'amawan.
Wa'amalat.
Ma'amalat.
Palasat.
Palashat.
Amisabi.
Amishabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawat.
Nalawat.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawat.
Ayawat.
Zerawat.
Zerawat.
Labani.
Labani.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamari.
Kamari.
Kasiyat.
Kasiyah.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashawan.
Koyashawan.
Nashamad.
Nashamat.
Bayan.
Mayat.
Zahir.
Ga'ayat.
Hayawat.
Ayawat.
Tamad.
Damad.
La'adam.
La'adam.
Sayadam.
Sayadamu.
Nada.
Lada.
Yamu.
Yamu.
Kaira. Wakasabat.
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 Wakatazalmanat.
Wakasazalmanat.
Karnashikam.
Karnashikamu.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Nairashat.
Navashat.
Nanawat.
Nalawat.
Ah. Na'awat.
Na'awat.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahayat.
Alahayat.
Sayatamu.
Sayatamu.
Kagalgalah.
Kagalgalah.
Kwash.
Kakwash.
Japani.
Lapanya.
Rawakat.
Rawakah.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Shabair.
Kaba'ayim.
Ya'ir.
Ya'ayim.
Wakalahab.
Wakalahaba.
Dalahat.
Kalahat.
Hariyam.
Ariyam.
Khan.
Khan,
Daradakma,
Basa'arika,
Basa'arika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapatka,
Wapatka,
Double Halam,
Double Halam,
Mala'at,
Mala'at,
Panyahum,
Panyahum,
Kala One,
Kala One,
Waya,
Waya,
Bukwash,
Bukwash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabash,
Yabash,
Waya,
Waya,
Behold,
Behold,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Waya,
Waya,
Kapar,
Kapar,
Waya,
Waya,
Abad,
Abad,
Waya,
Waya,
Da'ai,
Da'ai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labad,
Labad,
Ayuwan,
Ayuwan,
Ka,
Ka,
Ratza.
in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make it tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Yasharallah
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more in remembrance.
be no more remembrance.
For they are for they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarene,
and the Hagarene,
Gabal
Baal,
and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assyrians also joined with them.
Assyrians also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
The love
So love,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Made their nobles like a
and
red.
like Zeher.
Yeah,
Yea,
yeah.
all their princes as Zabah,
All the princes of Baal
and as Zalmunna,
and Zebulun,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel.
as the stubble before the wind,
As the stubble before the
as
wind.
the fire burneth the wood,
As the fire burneth the
and
wood.
as the flame setteth the mountains on
And
fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
To persecute them
To persecute them
with thy tempest, and make them
and
afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be
and
confounded
troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea, let them be put to shame,
Let them be put to shame.
that men may know
That men may know
that thou, whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
the Most High.
over all the earth.
God here. Sir, Sunday, see.
Shalom, everyone. Shawada again, which means thank you in Hebrew for joining us. This is the Isupk Chicago Sabbath service, where every week we read the scriptures first in Hebrew and then in the English. Right. So we go all the way through the Bible, starting at Genesis. Currently, we are in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2, and we'll be starting at verse 13. Second Kings, my bad. Second Kings, chapter 2, and we'll be starting at verse 13.
Carl McCarr. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 2, and verse 14. 13. I was like, in verse 13. Where you mark. Ash.
Where you from?
Oh, where you run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Other rock. Aliyah, Yahah, ashore. Mapa, laha. Ma'ai, yawa. Where you shot. Where your eye, Mada, Ila, Shapath, Hayara, Hayarada, verse 14. Waya Kwa, Ada, Adara, Allah, Alaya, Hawa, Ashar, Napala, Ma'ila, Yawa, Waya Car, Waya Ka, Ash, or it's like Hamayam, Waya uh Amar, Ayak, what you say?
That's the hard thing.
Ayaha, Yahweh, Allah, Haya, Allah, Hawa, Pan, or it's like, or Apa, it's like Hawa, Waya Ka, Hamayam, Waya Ka, Waya Kwa, Taza what? Hanaha, Waha, Naha, Waya I, Waya I bar, Allah, Ya, Sha'ai, verse 15. Waya Rar, Waha, but Baniya, Hanaba, Abram, Ashar, Ya, Ya, Kawa, Managa, Waya Ma, Mara, Mara, it's like Naka, Ra, Rawaka. Rawak. Allah. Alaya. Hawa. I love. Allah. Alaya. Alaya shy. Waya ba. Waya ba. Awa. La quar. Athwa. Waya sha. Waya sha. The ha. Oh, sorry. Waya the what?
This is a tongue twister. Here you go. Yeah, try to get this.
Oh, waya sha. Waya sha. Kawa. Oh, kawa. La what? A war. I was like, a rut, teza, huh? A rataza. Okay. Verse 16. Where you up? Where you a marwa? Allah, you what? Hana ha. No. Yash. Ath. I, but the, I, but dawa, no. Hama. Kawasha, Kawashaya. Oh, Kamashi. Anashaya. Baniya. Hayala. Yana ka. Oh, it's like yalla, ka what? No. Walla, ba. Walla, pa. Shawa. Waya, quashwa. Ah, a duh. No, what? No, what? No. Down a yacht. Pa. Pond. Nasha what? Nasha a what? Wa no, it's like rough. What cut? What cut? How? What yash? La cup. La what? Ba Buttercup, Buttercup, what young, what up, Buttercup, Buttercup, Hugger ya, a what, Dugger your what, where you a rum, la up, where you a Mars, like love, Dasha love, Kawa, verse 17, where you pup, where you put Teza ra, where you what, it's like, but what, I duck, Bosh, where you a Mark, Shalakapwa, where you Shala, where you Shala Kawa, Kamashi, Ayash, where you Ba, Shawa, where you Bakwashwa, Shala Sha, Woman young, yummy young, walla up, mataza a what, verse 18, where you shut, where you shabwa, Allah ya, Allah what, Allah ya what's your, oh, sorry. What yeah, Yashab, Dawa, Bawa, Baya Ra, Ya, the what? It's a cup. Oh, sorry. Baya Ra, Ya cup, Ya clockwork, where you Mar, Allah, Allaham, Allah, Wahab. It's not what, it's just Hala up. Amar, the what? Allah come. Allah, Hala, I was like, Dawa, I was like, Dalla, Kayum. Oh. The Kawa.
The Lakwa.
Oh,
That's how you said
that's
that.
like
Mm-hmm.
the Wakwa.
The Lak.
Oh, the Lakwa.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 19. Waya Amarwa.
Mm-hmm.
Ana Shaya. Ha'ai Yara. Allah. Allah Yash I. Hanha. Na. Mawashab. Ha'ai
Yeah.
Oh, Yar.
Like you said, it's good.
Oh, like Tawab.
Mm-hmm.
Ka Ya Yar. Or
Mm-hmm.
Ka Shar.
Mm-hmm.
Ada Na Ya. Ra Aha. Waha.
Mm.
Waham Yam. Ra'ai Ryan. Maha. That's like Waha Rutza.
Mm-hmm.
Masha Kala.
All right, let's get to English. Excuse me.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 2.
Verse 13.
Chapter 2 and verse 13 in the English. He took up also the mantle of Elijah that fell from him and went back and stood by the bank of Jordan.
So this one in the bit where we left off last week, Elijah and Elisha were going from city to city, prophesying, doing what the Lord told Elijah to do before Elijah was to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And every city, Elijah told Elisha, stand down.
Right.
You stay here, it's going to be dangerous. Don't come in the city with me. And Elisha said, Salaki, sir, I'm going to be with you in every city until the last city you go to.
Right.
And then also in the different cities, the different prophets that were in these cities started running, and the last couple of cities started running up to Elisha saying, verily, do you know that this day, this is Elijah's last day on earth?
Right.
That the Lord is coming to take Elijah up in a whirlwind. They all saw the vision. And Elisha said, yeah, I know.
Right.
This is my Adawan. I roll with him.
Right.
Yeah, I know today is his last day, and I'm sticking by his side to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And so eventually it happened. You know what I mean? The whirlwind, which is a chariot, which the world ignorantly calls UFOs, they're not unidentified flying objects.
Mm-hmm.
They've been identified in the Bible for thousands of years.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're the chariots of heaven. They're the vehicles that the angels use to transport between, you know what I mean, the fourth dimension, as we call it, and earth.
Right.
When Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, comes back, he's coming back in a chariot with 200 million other chariots.
Right.
So said the Bible.
Right.
Anyway, a chariot came down and took Elijah up. It came down, it landed. It opened up. Elijah went in. It closed. and went back into the heavens.
Mm.
And Elijah was seen no more. And Elisha, right here, he said, you know, my father, the Lord, to chariots. He screamed. He rent his clothes because, you know, what I mean, he really loved Elijah. That was his mentor. And he asked Elijah, the one thing that he wanted was to be able to do what Elijah did plus more.
Right.
And Elijah told him, if you see me be taken away in the whirlwind, and you will be able to do the things that you're asking. If you don't see me taken away, you won't be able to do it.
Right.
So right here, he saw Elijah be taken away, so he took up the mantle of Elijah, which was being a man of the Lord, which is prophesying for the Lord against the cities. Elijah was able to call fire out of the heaven to burn his enemies.
Right.
To burn the Lord's enemies. You know what I mean? So Elisha took up his mantle.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 14. And he took the mantle of Elijah that fell from him and smote the waters and said, where is the Lord God of Elijah? And he went and also had smitten the waters. They parted hither and thither, and Elisha went over.
So he took Elijah's staff that had fallen when Elijah went away, and he stood at the banks of the water and he struck it. He said, where's the Lord of Elijah? Where's the God of Elijah? You know what I mean? Which is our God.
Right.
And just like he saw it do with Elijah, just like it did with Moses, the water went hither and thither and parted for this brother. And he walked through in the River Jordan. If anybody has ever learned any geography, or seen any geographical channel, the River Jordan ain't no pond. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is a great and mighty body of water. That is a big river. Right. If you walk into the middle of the River Jordan, you hop off your boat if you want to. You know what I mean? You're gone.
Right.
But this brother, Elijah, did it, and now he just did it.
Right.
Because like Elijah told him, if you see me be taken up, you'll be able to do what I did and more. You'll get what you asked for.
Right.
And this is what Elisha had. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And when the sons of the prophets, which were to view at Jericho, saw him, they said, the spirit of Elijah doth rest on Elisha.
So the sons of Jericho, they were watching from afar.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sure they saw the chariot come. They saw everything that happened. And then they saw Elisha come to the bank of the river and smite the river, and the water jumped out of his way. And he said, the spirit of Elijah is on him. Because when they came over to this side of Jordan that he's on, Elijah took his mantle. He wrapped his cloth around the mantle and struck the river, and the river parted. They saw all of these things.
Right.
So when he parted the river to come back over to the other side, they knew that the spirit of Elijah was on him, that the Lord was with him.
Right.
So the spirit of Elijah, meaning that the Lord, the anointing of the Lord.
Right.
You know what I mean? The faith that he had in the Lord, the loyalty, the ability that the Lord gave to Elijah is now in Elisha. Because you know what? Seeing Elijah be taken away in what they call the whirlwind, seeing him being taken away in the chariot, that just removed all doubt from Elisha's mind.
Okay.
Your doubt is what holds you back. Our doubt is what's holding us back. That little bitty bit of unsurety.
Right.
Because Christ said we'll be able to do the things that he did and more. But we're unsure of ourselves. We all have that doubt. You know what I mean? Elisha had that doubt. And when he saw it, that doubt removed from him. And he was able to do great miracles.
Right. Just
like Elijah did. If I saw Commander General Yohana call fire from the heavens, my doubt is gone. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And you better believe if I see a chariot come down and Commander General Yohana and General Muhammad and the generals walk into that chariot and you better believe I'm going to be floating over a city somewhere. Raining fire now. You know what I mean? All doubt will be removed then. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Kawaka. And they came to meet him and bowed themselves to the ground before him.
Because they knew the spirit of the Lord. See, they're not worshiping Elisha, so don't get it confused. Right. They know that the spirit of the Lord, that's not Elijah's spirit per se.
Right.
He has the same, like we have the same spirit that Commander General Yohana has. You know what I mean? He has that same spirit in him, but it's the Holy Spirit. It's the spirit of the Lord The power comes from the Lord, not from a man.
Right.
All right. Just don't get that confused. They're bowing down, honoring him, not worshiping him.
Right.
Keep going.
Karawakan, verse 16. And they said unto him, behold, now there be thy servants, 50 strong men.
With thy servants.
I was like, there be with thy servants 50 strong men. Let them go, we pray thee, and seek thy master, lest peradventure the spirit of the Lord have taken him up and cast him upon some mountain or into some valley. And he said, yea, just like, and he said, ye shall not sin.
So now they're saying, behold, there's 50 strong men with your servants. We got 50 strong men over here. You know what I'm saying? Let them go.
Right.
Let them go and search. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that this, because the spirit of the Lord, it's just Salakia. It's kind of wicked what they're saying. Don't get it wrong. They're saying that let them go because the spirit of the Lord, basically the chariot, might have cast him out, kicked him out the chariot, kick your master out onto some mountain or in some valley. You know what I'm saying? Why would the Lord come and scoop this brother up in the chariot just to toss him out on the mountain or valley that unalive? Go ahead.
It's like, sir, that you just said earlier. You said comparing the scene, the generals get shoot up. You have no doubt, but brothers is still having doubt.
They still have doubt. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because these cats are not Alicia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These cats don't got that spirit of the Lord on them.
Right.
I know they're called prophets. That's all fine and well. We saw earlier on with Micaiah, how he was the true prophet. There were 400 prophets prophesying for Ahab. And the Lord put a lying spirit inside of his priests. They were prophesying for him. And then when Jehoshaphat came and saw all of them saying the same thing, he said, is there not one true prophet of the Lord here? Like, I hear your prophets, but can we get a real prophet? Can we get somebody that the Lord is with?
Right.
Alicia, the Lord is with.
Right.
These men are showing you, like you said, their lack of faith. Even though they saw this brother part the sea.
That's great. Right.
They still like, oh, send these 50 men just in case the Lord kicks him out the chariot and throw him on a mountain somewhere. And he said, you shall not sin.
Right.
He said, no, la'ah. Don't send nobody.
Right.
Because the Lord ain't finna throw my master out, my teacher out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord scooped him up. You all knew it, that this was gonna happen. Now you wanna, you know what I mean? Go and see if he got tossed out on the mountainside or not. Keep going.
Karawakan, verse 17. And when they argued with him, it's like when they urged him till he was ashamed, he said, send. They sent therefore 50 men, and they sought 3 days, but found him not.
And see, and you had the word right. That was the spirit. You know what I mean? That they urged him.
Right.
Until he was ashamed. They urged him and argued him down. Oh, you don't care about your master. You ain't gonna go check on him. Oh man, if that was my master, you already know. You gotta understand, these are black people. This is us.
Right.
These are our forefathers. These ain't no Edomites. These ain't no Caucasians. These are, you know how your people are.
Right.
We know how our people are. Oh man, if that was my master, I'd be going to check. He don't care about him.
Right.
You know what I mean? They shamed this brother.
Exactly.
They kept going and going and going until he felt ashamed. Like, damn, maybe I don't care about him as much. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they might be right. It is bogus. Like, what if he hurt and need my help? And I'm just sitting here, you know what I mean, with all the energy and strength that he gave me, and I'm not going to even look for him. So they shamed him into doing it. He finally said, all right, go ahead, man. I'm tired of y'all. And he sent out the men, and they searched for three straight days, and of course, they didn't find anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because our Lord don't grip us up and abandon us. That's a Greek philosophy. They say the gods will bless you in the morning and curse you in the evening. That's a Greek philosophy.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're a man of the Lord is with you.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Until you do wicked in his eyes, he is with you. And he even give you a chance after you do something wicked to clean yourself up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep going.
Karawakan, verse 18. And when they came again to him, for he tarried at Jericho, he said unto them, Did I not say unto you, go not?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 19. And the men of the city said to Elisha, behold, I pray thee, the situation of this city is pleasant, as my Lord seeth, but the water is not, and the ground barren.
So when they all came back, he said, didn't I tell you not to go?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all went to search 3 days. Didn't I tell you not to go?
Right.
You know what I mean? Now they're coming on to him begging about the city.
Mhm.
It's a pleasant city. You see how they changed the subject?
Yep.
Didn't I tell you not to go? So I can, sir, the city, it's a great city.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you're saying the water is barren. They're going through a drought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a great city. It's pleasant, but we don't have any water.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that was 19. After you stop that, call the next priest.
Next priest. Is it registered?
Bani Yahawada, Baniya, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasharala.
Banaya, Banyahauda, Banyasharala.
Yahbashim Yasha Brakatham.
Yahbashim Yasha Brakatha. All right, Mariah, you're gonna pick it up in the Hebrew. Banaya, you're gonna read the English.
This is the book, 2 Kings, chapter 2, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Where you Amar, Kwakawa, Laya, Tazalak, Tazal, it's like Tazala, Kaya, Hadasha, it's like Kadasha, Washayamya, it's like Washayamwa, Sham, Malak, where you Kwakwa, Allah Yawa, verse 21, where you Taza'a, all, Mawa Taza'a, Hamaya, it's like Hamayam, where you Shalak, Sham, Malak, where you Amar, Kaha, Amar, Yatawa, Rapa, the Ya, Lamayam, Ha'ala, La'a, Yahaya, Masham, Iwa, Mawa, Mamashakala, verse 22, Waya, Rapawa, Hamayam, I, Hayawam, Hazah, Kadabar, Alaya Sha'at, Ashar, the bar, verse 23, Waya, Masham, Bayaf, all, Wahawa, Ila, Badarak, Wana Abayam, Quatanayam, Tazawa, Man, Yar, Waya, the Kolasama, Bawa, Waya Marwa, Lawa, Ila, Korak, Ila, Korak, verse 24, Waya Pan, Akayawa, Waya Ra'am, Waya Kulalalam, Basham, Yahweh, with the Tazana, Shatayam, Dabayam, Man, Hayayim, with the Bakwa, Aina, Maham, Arabayam, Washanaya, Yaladiyam, it's like Yaladim, verse 25, Wayalak, Masham, all, Hara, Hala, Hakaramal, Wamashayam, Shabbat, Shamarawan. It's the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3, and verse 1. Waya, Hararam, Ban, Aka'a, Malak, A, Yasharal, Bashar, Bashanah, Shamanah, Asherah, Layera Shapat, Malak, Yahweh, Waya Malak, Shafayam, Asherah, Shana.
Get the English.
This is the book of Second Kings, chapter 2, verse 20. And he said, bring me a new cruse and put salt therein. And they brought it to him.
So a cruse is like a
It's like the definition of it. It's the Bible dictionary. Small.
it's a pot.
Yeah, common porous earthen vessel.
Earthen vessel. So cruse is a pot or a bowl. You know what I mean? Like a plate or something you would hold water in. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 21. And he went forth unto the spring of the waters and cast the salt in there and said, thus saith the Lord, I have healed these waters. There shall not be from thence any more death or barren land.
So he took the salt in the cruse. That's self-explanatory, what he just did. You know what I mean? Put the salt in the water and just said what he said. Keep going.
Verse 22. So the waters were healed unto this day.
When they say unto this day, that means unto today. Right now, those waters are still healed. When he said there will be no more death or barren land, there will be no more drought, that to this day is still the same. The water's not drying up. You know what I mean? It's still healed. Keep going.
According to the saying of Elisha, which he spake. Verse 23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel as he was going up by the way. There came forth little children out of the city and mocked him and said unto him, go up there, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head.
So they came and made fun of the brother because he was going bald. You know what I mean? A lot of people tend to do. As a brother who, you know what I mean, losing his hair a little something. I understand how Elisha felt right here. But see, you don't mock a priest. You don't mock a prophet. You shouldn't mock your brothers. You know what I mean? The scriptures say don't make baldness upon your head, but you can't help it if the Lord made it. You know what I mean? The brother was going bald. So now some little kids, some little bad behind kids came up mocking the brother. Keep going.
Verse 24. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord.
You may say that's a little harsh. But he was minding his business. He's doing the work of the Lord, and here come these little badass kids. You know what I mean? Mocking him. And you know, go up bald head, go head up bald head as he's going up the mountain. You know what I mean? That upset the brother. So he turned back around and cursed them. Keep going.
And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tear 42 children of them.
So he cursed them. 2 she-bears came out of the woods and unalived tore apart 42 kids for mocking the Lord.
Slice if I could. And the women animals, they're more violent than the males.
They are. They're way more aggressive. Yeah. So I mean, that just goes to show you, do better. You know, control your kids. You know what I mean? This is not a world that spares anybody. Your kids can be unalived by the Lord for being wicked. Right. You know what I mean? So I know our oppressors have put this whole age of accountability thing where you're not responsible for whatever before a certain age. You know, that don't give your child free reign to be wicked. Don't give your child free reign to be bad as hell and sinful. You know what I'm saying? Because 2 she-bears might come and rip them apart. You know what I mean? In modern time, literally 2 bears might come out of nowhere, escape from the zoo or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? You never know what will happen. You never know what the Lord would do. And you say, oh, those are kids. That's harsh. Hey, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. You know what I'm saying? And in the day of the Lord, which is coming soon, men, women, and children will be unalive. Right. Children sin. Right. And children pay for their parents' sin. You know what I mean? Let's keep going.
Verse 25. And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and from thence he returned to Samaria. Chapter 3. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3, verse 1. Now, Jehoram, the son of Ahab, began to reign over Israel and Samaria, the 18th year of Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, and reigned 12 years.
Here comes another son of Ahab who's going to reign over Israel. When it says he's reigning over Israel, he's reigning over the northern tribes, because Jehoshaphat is reigning over Judah. You know what I'm saying? So this brother reigned 12 years. His brother before him only reigned 3 years before the Lord unalived him. You know what I mean? All right, let me pick up these next 7 verses. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3 and verse 2 in the Hebrew. Wayasha Harai Bayanya Yahweh Rak La'ah Kabaywa Slaki Kaabuya Slaki Kabayawa Wakamawa Wayasar Ah Mastazabath Aba'al Ashar Aisha Abayawa, verse 3, Rock, Bakata, Bakatawath, Yerubai, Ban, Nabat, Ashar, Hashataya, Hashataya, At, Yasharala, Debak, Debak, Debakwa, La'ah, Sar, Mamana, verse 4, Wamayashai, Wamayashai, Malak, Masha'ab, Yahaya, Yahaya, Naquad, Wahashayah, Lamalak, Yasharala, Ma'ah, Alak, Karayam, Wama'aha, Halak, Ayah, Layam, Ayah, Allah, Ayah, Layam, Tazamar, verse 5, Wayahaya, Kamawath, Aka'ab, Wayapashai, Malak, Mawa'ab, Bamalak, Yasharala, verse 6, Wayatazah, Amalak, Yahawada, Yahawaram, Bayawam, Hahawa, Mashamarwam, Wayapukwa, Ath, Call, Yasharala, verse 7, Wayalak, Wayashalak, Al, Yahawashapat, Yahawashapat, Malak, Yahawada, La'amar, Malak, Mawa'ab, Pashai, Baya, Hakalak, Hatalak, Athia, Al, Mawa'ab, Lamalak, Lama, Lakama, Wahamar, Ha'ila, Kamawanya, Kamawak, Kaimiya, Kaimar, Kaiman, Kaimak, Kasawasayak, verse 8, Wayamar, Al, Zaha, Hadarak, Naila, Wayamar, Darak, Madabar, Adawam.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3, verse 2. And he wrote evil in the sight of the Lord.
And this brother, keep going.
But not like his father and like his mother.
So he did evil in the eyes of the Lord, but he said not like his father, because his father did evil in the eyes of the Lord, and so did his grandfather, and so did the. Remember, there was a succession of 19 straight kings that did evil in the eyes of the Lord after Solomon. Then we had Ahab, which made number 20. Then we had Ahab's son. Now we got this brother, another son of Ahab. You know what I mean? That's doing evil in the eyes of the Lord. But this brother took it to another level. He didn't do the evil that his father did or his mother did. Read.
For he put away the image of Baal that his father had made.
Now he took the image of Baal away, which is a good thing. You're not supposed to have any idols. If you are Black, Hispanic, or Native American, there's only one God. There's the God of Israel. That is our God, the God of all creation. He is our God. We shouldn't worship any other God, celebrate any other holidays, have any heathen traditions or cultures. Our God is a jealous God. So when this brother took that idol away, that's good. But keep reading.
Verse 3. Nevertheless, he cleaved unto the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, which made Israel to sin. He departed not therefrom.
So he cleaved on to Jeroboam's sin. You know what I'm saying? And if you remember back, Jeroboam is the one who just died. Jeroboam was the one who sought, when he got sick, he went and sought after another god in another city. He was out there. He wanted to inquire on Baalzebub. You know what I'm saying? Who we now call Beelzebub. But he wanted to go after Baalzebub to find out what's up with his sickness and can he be healed. He wanted to get another god from another nation to heal him. So this brother, even though he took the image of Baal out the city, which none of the other ones did, he's still idol worshiping. He's still following after other gods and traditions of heathens. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And Mesha, king of Moab, was a sheep master and rendered unto the king of Israel 100,000 lambs and 100,000 rams with the wool.
Now, the king of Moab. Who is Moab? Go ahead, Raj. Chinese. So all nations are in the Bible. Moab is the Chinese. So the king of Moab, he was a sheep master. He gave 100,000. That's a lot of sheep. 100,000 lambs and 100,000 rams with their wool intact. You know what I'm saying? Wool is a very valuable. To this day, wool is a very valuable commodity. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 5. But it came to pass when Ahab was dead that the king of Moab rebelled against the king of Israel.
So he had gave that to Ahab. When Ahab died, he rebelled. You know what I mean? And so rebelling means he started waging war on Israel. He was no longer Israel's ally or friend. Keep going.
Verse 6. And King Jehoram went out of Samaria the same time and numbered all Israel.
Now that's that's another sin. We're not supposed to count our numbers. The Lord said it will be as the sand of the sea, and he ordered us not to be numbered. You know what I'm saying? King David accidentally sinned numbering Israel. You know what I mean? So another kings have numbered Israel, trying to count how many people we had. Don't worry about it. It don't matter. The Lord didn't pick us because we had great numbers or we were the biggest nation. We actually were the smallest nation. You know what I mean? But the Lord made us the mightiest nation on earth. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about our numbers. It's about following the laws, statutes, and commandments, and worshiping our God and following our traditions and the culture that he gave us and the heritage that he gave us. Keep going.
Verse 7. And he went and sent to Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, saying, the king of Moab hath rebelled against me. Wilt thou go with me against Moab to battle? He said, I will go up. I am as thou art, my people as thy people, and my horses as thy horses.
Don't this sound familiar? This is the same thing that happened with Ahab. Right. Ahab was fighting, I think Ahab was fighting Moab. Was it Moab?
Was it? I think was it Moab? Was it Edom?
Or was it the Ammonites? Anyway, Moab. I'm sorry. Ahab sent the same thing to Jehoshaphat when the enemies came up against Israel. And Jehoshaphat, being a brother, said the same thing to
Moab.
It was Moab. Moab came up against Ahab.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they said the same, and Jehoshaphat said the same thing that he just said now. Because he was a good king. He was an honorable brother that was doing right in the sight of the eyes of the Lord. You know what I mean? And so he did what he's supposed to do. He had his brothers back.
Right.
Because even though we were separated, even though the northern and the southern kingdom at this time are separated, and we're still separated now, but that separation was there, he still had their back.
Right.
He was not going to let another nation come in and attack them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 8. And he said, which way shall we go up? And he answered, the way through the wilderness of Edom.
Oh, wait. He's going to go through the white people land. Edom, the Edomites, yes. Esau was in the Bible. And back then, Esau was in the mix back then. So the so-called white man was around back then. When you hear Esau and Edom, that is our oppressor today.
Right.
We are under the oppression of Esau. You know what I mean? Our former brothers. They're no longer our brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I believe we're going to get into one of the stories of one of the reasons they're not. All right, so that was 7, right?
Okay.
All right, get the next 7, Mariah.
Okay. It's the book, 2 Kings, chapter 3, and verse 9 of the Hebrew. Wayalak, Malak, Yasharala, Wamalak, Yahawada, Wamalak, Adawam, Wayasabwa, the rock, Shabbaith, Yamayam, Wala, Hayaf, Mayam, Lamakana, Wala Bahama, Ashar, Babagal Yaham, verse 10, Wayamar, Malak, Yasharala, Ahaha, Kaya, Korah, Yahweh, Lasha, Hamalakian, Ha'ala, Latha, Awatham, Bayah, Mawa'ah, 11, Wayamar, Yahweh Shapat, Ha'ayan, Paha, Wabayah, La Yahweh, one of the Rasha, Yahweh, Ma'awatwa, Waya'an, Akkad, Ma'ibadya, Malak, Yasharala, Waya'amar, Paha, Ala Yashai, Ban, Shapat, Ashar, Yatazak, Maya, Yadaya, Ala Yawa, verse 12, Waya'amar, Wahaba Shapat, Yasha, Awatwa, Dabar, Wahawa, it's like a Yahweh, Wayadawa, it's like Wayadaya, it's like Wayaradwa, Al Yawa, Malak, Yasharala, Wayahaba Shapat, La Malak, it's like the woman Malak, Adawam, verse 13, Wayamar, Al Yashai, Malak, Yasharala, Maha, Laya, Walak, Laka, all. Nabaya, Aya, Abayak, wa all. Nabaya wa, say Nabaya ya, Amak, Waya Mar, Lawa, Malak, Yasharala, all, Kaya, Kora, Yahawa. Lasaya, it's like Lashala, Sa, Lashala Sa, Hamalakim, Ha'ala, Latha, Abatham, Bayah, Mawa'ah. Verse 14, Wayamar, Alashai, Kaya, Yahweh, Tasabawa, Shar, Amad, Amataya, Lapanayawa, Kaya, Lavalaya, Panaya, Wahaba Shapat, it's like Yahweh Shapat, Malak, Yahweh, Anaya, Nasa, Abayat, Alayak, Wa Arayak, Arak, verse 15, Waitha, Kwakawa, Laya, Managat, Wahaya, Kanagat, it's the Kanagan, Hamanagan, Watahaya, Ayuwa, Yahweh.
Let's get the English.
God, this is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3, verse 9 in the English. So the king of Israel went, and the king of Judah and the king of Edom, and they fetched a compass of 7 days' journey. And there was no water for the host and for the cattle that followed them.
So Israel, Judah, and Edom went on a 7-day, fetched the compass that got directions. Went on a 7-day journey, but there was no water for the host, which means the men, and for the cattle. Keep going.
Verse 10.
The host is the army. All right, go. Keep going.
Verse 10. And the king of Israel said, Alas, that the Lord have called these 3 kings together to deliver them into the hand of Moab.
See, and you can't have a strong army without water. If you're thirsty, you will pass out. You're not going to be able to fight full strength. So the king was like, oh, the Lord then delivered us into the hands of Moab. You know what I mean? Like the Lord then set us up to die by the hands of the enemy. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to blame the Lord, but if he did become unalived in this battle, it's his fault for being wicked. But we'll get to that later. Keep going.
Verse 11. But Jehoshaphat said, Is there not here a prophet of the Lord that we may inquire of the Lord by him?
He said, man, is there not a prophet? Is there a prophet around? You know what I mean? So we can see what the Lord really wants. You know what I mean? So we can ask him what the Lord is doing. Instead of assuming, oh, God, you're just going to leave me here to die. Let's go ask the men of the Lord what the Lord is saying. You know what I mean? What the Lord has intended for us. Keep going.
And one of the king of Israel's servants answered and said, Here is Elisha, the son of Shaphat, which poured water on the hands of Elijah.
He said, yeah, that's self-explanatory. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And Jehoshaphat said, The word of the Lord is with him. So the king of Israel and Jehoshaphat and the king of Edom went down to him.
So this servant knew. He said, oh, the word of the Lord is with him. You know what I mean? He's a prophet of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Not none of these Christian pastors. Because a lot of these false prophets that you see in the Bible, a lot of these prophets that don't have the spirit of the Lord with them, but they serving kings and stuff like that. That's just like your Christian pastor, your Muslim imam. You know what I'm saying? They serving the king and letting the king do wicked. They're not following after the Lord. They're following after the king so they can stay rich. And they're pleasing the king so they can have wealth, but they're not doing what the Lord said do. Keep going.
And Elisha said unto the king of Israel, What have I to do with thee? Get thee to the prophets of thy father and the prophets of thy mother. And the king of Israel said unto him, Nay, for the Lord hath called these 3 kings together to deliver them into the hand of Moab.
Yeah, Elisha said, what I got to do with you? You got your go on to your mama and your daddy's prophets. You know what I'm saying? The ones you got up in the city over there that you paying all this money to. Go back to your Christian pastor that you love so much. You know what I mean? What do I got to do with you? He was like, no. He says, I know the Lord is trying. He's like, the Lord is going to deliver us in the hands of Moab. The Lord's about to unalive us. You know what I'm saying? He's desperate now. He wants to know what's going on. Keep going.
Verse 14. And Elisha said, as the Lord of hosts liveth, before whom I stand, surely were it not that I regard the presence of Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, I would not look toward thee nor see thee.
He said, as surely as I see, he said, the Lord of hosts, as surely as the Lord of hosts liveth, and guess what? The Lord of hosts does live. God is a living God, not the God of the dead, he's God of the living. God is alive. And he said, and as sure as I'm standing in front of you, I'm not going to address you. I'm not going to acknowledge you. I'm acknowledging Jehoshaphat, not you. You know what I mean? Because this brother is doing wicked. He seeks the counsel. He seeks the advice. He's looking at the strength of other gods. Right. So the man of God is like, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? I'm going to speak to this king who is in line with the Lord, not you, Mr. Wicked. Hey, go ahead.
Verse 15, but now bring me a minstrel. And it came to pass when the minstrel played that the hand of the Lord came upon him.
Now, he said, bring me a minstrel. That's a musical instrument. It's like a guitar, you know what I mean? Old school kind of guitar type of instrument. And like a harp type of thing. And he said, as soon as he started playing, the Spirit of the Lord came upon his hands. Let's get these next 7. I almost said 15. So we at verse 15, right? 16. It's the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3, and verse 16 in the Hebrew. Well, you're Amar, Kahah, Amar, Yahweh, Aisha, Hanakal, Hazahah, Gabayam, verse 17. Kaya, Kaha, Tamar, Yahweh, La'ah, Ra'awa, Rawak, Wala'ah, Tarawa, Gasham, Waha Nakal, Hahawa, Yamala, Mayam, where you shot your thumb, a thumb, Wamakwan Yakam, Wabaham, Wabahamath, Wabah Hamathakam, verse 18. Wabakwal, Za'ath, Ba'ayanya, Yahweh, Wabanath, Wanatham, Ath, Mawa'ab, Bayadakam, verse 19. Wahakayatham, Call, Ayar, Mabatazar, Wakal, Ayar, Mabathawar, Wakal, Itazar, Tawab, Tabayawa, Wakal, Mayanya, Mayam, Tasathmawa, Wakal, Hakalakwa, Hakalaka, Lakoha, Hatawaba, the Kaba, the Kabawa, but Abanyam, verse 20. Well, Yahya, Babakwar, Kailawath, Hamanaka, sorry, Wakana, Mayam, Ba'ayam, Madarak, Hadawam, Watamala, Harataza, Mahayam, verse 21. Salaki. Wakal, Mawa'ab, Shama'aiwa, Kaya, Aliwa, Hamalakam, Lahalakam, Bum, Wayatazai, Wayataza, Ikawa, Makal, Kagar, Kagara, Wama'aliha, Waimarwa, Hagabawal, verse 22. Wayashakayawam, Waya Shakayamwa, Babakwar, Wahashamash, Zaraka, Al, Hamayam, Wayarawa, Mawa'ab, Managad, Ath, Hamayam, Adamayam, and Kadam.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3, verse 16 in the English. And he said, thus saith the Lord, make this valley full of ditches. Verse 17, for thus saith the Lord, ye shall not see wind, neither shall ye see rain, yet the valley shall be filled with water, that ye may drink, both ye and your cattle and your beasts.
He just prophesied to him. He's playing the instrument, and he said the Spirit of the Lord came on his hands, and he just told him, dig ditches, and you're not gonna see wind, you're not gonna see a storm. You know what I mean? You're gonna dig these ditches, and it's gonna be filled with water, and it's gonna be enough for you, your cattle, and everybody to drink. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 18, and this is but a light thing in the sight of the Lord. He will deliver the Moabites also into your hand.
So when they say, if you don't know, when they say that somebody gets delivered into the Lord's hands, or the Lord delivers somebody in your hands, that means you're going to defeat them. He's going to deliver the Moabites into his hands. You know what I mean? And that means he's going to defeat the Moabites. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 19, and ye shall smite every fenced city and every choice city, and shall fell every good tree, and stop all wells of water, and mar every good piece of land with stones.
They're gonna they're about to decimate Moab. You know what I mean? They're about to go in and handle business. Keep going.
Verse 20, and it came to pass in the morning when the meat of the faring was when the meat of the offering. When the meat offering was offered, that behold, there came water by the way of Edom, and the country was filled with water.
Just like the Lord said, you're not going to see wind and rain and storms, but there will be enough water for everybody. Keep going.
Salakia, verse 21. Verse 21. And when all the Moabites heard that the kings were come up to fight against them, they gathered all that they were able to put on armor and upward and stood in the border.
So when they heard that the army was coming, every able-bodied man, that's what all that was able to put on armor and upward, every able-bodied man armored up and stood at the border ready for war. Keep going.
Verse 22. And they rose up early in the morning, and the sun shone upon the water, and the Moabites saw the water on the other side as red as blood.
So when the sun, now keep in mind, they dug all these ditches, and the water came from the way of Edom, and the Moabites getting up on the hill, and they ready to fight. And as the sun rose up, they looked and saw all those ditches of water, and it looked like blood. You imagine how horrifying that would be? Hey, the Lord is a master artist, he's a master lyricist, and he's a master tactician. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing we can do to compare it to the Lord's strategies. Right. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get these last couple, because I won't see where this goes before we get out of here. Might as well take it all the way down to 27, and we'll stop there.
It's the book, 2 Kings, chapter 3, verse 23. Where your marwa, rum, it's like a dumb, Zahah, Hakara, Netarabawa, Hamalakim, Wayakaya, Ayash, Ra'ikawa, Ra'itha, La'ishalam, Mawa'a, verse 24, Wayabawa, Al, Mahana, Yasharala, Wayakwamba, Yasharala, Wayakawa, Mawa'a, Wayanasawa, Mapana Yaham, Wayabawa, it's like the Wayakawa, Baha, Wahakawa, Mawa'a, verse 25, Waha Arayam, Yaharasawa, Wakal, Halakwak, Kalakwa, Tawaba, Yashala Lakwa, Ayash, Abanar, Mamalawa, Wakal, Mayam, Yasatamwa, Wakal, Aitza, Tawa, Yapaya Lawa, the Ayar, Abanaya, Bokayar, Karashaf, Wayasabwa, Hokolaya, Sakolayam, Wayakawa, verse 26, Wayara, Malak, Mawa'a, Kaya, Kazak, Mamanewa, it's like Mamanewa, Malakma, Wayakwak, Awatawa, Shabai, Ma'awa, Ayash, Shalak, Kara, Laha Bokoya, it's like Laha Bokoyai, Malak, Adawam, Wala'a, Yakawa, verse 27, Wayakwak, Banar, Habakawar, Shar, Yamalak, the Katyawa, Waya'ila Hawa, Ila, Hakama, Wayahaya, Kwatazak, Adawal, Yasharala, Wayasaiwa, Ma'ila, it's like Ma'al Yawa, Wayasabwa, La'aratazak.
Give these last verses.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 3, verse 23. And they said, this is blood. The kings are surely slain, and they have smitten one another. Now, therefore, Moab to the spoil.
They looked and said, yo, that's blood. Oh, they done turned, the kings done turned on each other. Because you got the king of Israel and the king of Judah. Remember, Israel went through a whole civil war. Everybody knew about it. Our kingdom was separated. Then you got the king of Edom. You know what I'm saying? They said, yo, surely they done turned, Moab to the spoil. When they said to the spoil, that meant go down there and pick up the spoils of war. These idiots done turned on each other on the battlefield. Look at all that blood. They done killed each other. Let's go and pick up the spoils of war. Let's go grab what we can. You know what I'm saying? And pick the bone dry. Keep going.
Verse 24. And when they came to the camp of Israel, the Israelites rose up and smote the Moabites.
Now, as soon as they came down in their camp, they were not prepared for war at that point. They thought the victory was already given to them. They figured they were just going to go down there and loot every day. And they ran down there and got their butts kicked. Keep going.
So that they fled before them, but they went forward, smiting the Moabites even in their country.
So they went even into their country. You know, I mean, the Moabites tried to flee back home. He said, "Nah, you can't get away from us." They even went into their own country and kicked their butts. Keep going.
Verse 25. And they beat down the cities, and on every good piece of land cast every man his stone and filled it. And they stopped all the wells of water and felled all the good trees. Only in Haraseth left they the stones thereof. Howbeit the slingers went about it and smote it.
So they went through every city. They cast the stones. They cut down the good trees, which would be the, you know what I mean, the trees that you got your fruit and all that stuff going. They cut everything down. They went through and decimated them. They stopped the water wells. You know what I mean? They basically shut Moab down city by city. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 26. And when the king of Moab saw that the battle was too sore for him, he took with him 700 men that drew swords to break through even unto the king of Edom, but they could not.
So he saw that the battle, he tried to take 700 of his strongest men. You know what I mean? And he figured he's going to lead them in the battle and break them. He couldn't do it. Even to Edom. He tried to even do it to Edom. You know what I mean? And the Lord had already said that we would win the victory. Edom was riding with us at that time. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't. That was not a victory he could gain. Keep going.
Verse 27. Then he took his eldest son that should have reigned in his stead, and offered him for a burnt offering upon the wall. And there was great indignation against Israel, and they departed from him and returned to their own land.
So his eldest son, who was supposed to be take over, who was supposed to succeed him on the throne, he offered as a burnt offering. I mean, he burned his son alive on the wall. You know what I mean? They said it was great indignation against Israel. We were disgusted by this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, they savage. You know what I'm saying? And they departed and we returned. We saw that. We was like, all right, that's enough. Like, dude, all right, this dude just burned his own son alive as a burnt offering. Like, all right, this war is over. Let's go home. You know what I'm saying? All right, with that.
Layashal.
Mr. Stan. When I go down, me turn to face the east. You gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Quadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakaka. Daba'ah. Ratazai. Hayah. Aisha. Paratazah. Kuwa. Hayah. Bashemayim. thumbing out,
thumbing out,
a cup,
a cup,
cap,
cap,
you want,
you want,
what's the locking out,
what's the locking out,
couple waiting out,
couple waiting out,
what's the locking out,
what's the locking out,
couple waiting out,
couple waiting out,
while
while I
couple yayin out,
couple yard out,
on the side one,
on the side one,
a ball,
a ball,
how it's shining
how
out,
it's shining out,
my yun,
my yard,
right,
right,
kaya,
kaya,
the cup,
the cup,
I'm a lockwa,
I'm a lockwa,
well, Allah,
well,
the para,
got the power rock,
our lummy,
our lummy,
mud,
I'm in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name,
Thy kingdom come,
kingdom come,
thy will be done,
will be done,
in earth as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread,
Forgive us our debts,
give us our
as
debts,
we forgive our debtors.
to forgive our
And
debts,
lead us not
and lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from
For
evil.
thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be.
So be it. I cut the pound in Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Baba Kasah,
Yahweh Kashah,
thumbing out,
the thumbing out,
Hakat,
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 Lil Pa'ah,
Larpa'ah,
Call Makallah,
Call Makallah,
Call Matawah,
Call Matawah,
Hakat,
Hakat,
lots of heart,
lots of heart,
Hamatazarain,
Hamatazarain,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Lahaki,
Lahaki,
Hamati,
Hamati,
Al-Kawa,
Al-Karawa,
the Tama'ala,
the Tama'ala,
the Garshan,
Garshan,
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Wada Amun,
Wadaman, in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
name of Yahweh Shai,
please give us the power,
please give us the
the
power,
power to heal,
the power to heal
all manner of sickness,
all men are sick,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the leper,
power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
power to raise the
the
dead,
power against unclean spirits,
power against the
to
spirit,
cast them out,
cast them out,
in the name of Yahweh
in
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. That's Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Baraklanau,
Baraklanau,
Wayasharab,
Wayasharab,
Bahabayah,
Bahabayah,
Sapari,
Sapari,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Wada Amun,
Wadaman, in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us,
bless up,
and Israel,
and Israel,
and the school,
and the school,
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121, the Hebrew, Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahahari,
Ahahari,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Isari,
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 Ba'ain,
Ba'ai,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shamayah,
Shamayah,
Wa'aratza,
Wa'aratza,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
Namawat,
Lamawat,
Regal,
Regal,
Al Yanawam,
Al Yanawam,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Hanala'a,
Hanala'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazal,
Tazal,
Al Yeh,
Al Yeh,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamah,
Yawamah,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakai,
Yakai,
Wayarab,
Wayarab,
Belayala,
Belayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Makarat,
Karat,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
after Pasha,
after Pascha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'af,
Taza'af,
Baba Wa'af,
Bawa'at,
Ma'ita,
Ma'atha,
Wa'ai,
Wa'at,
our love.
our love. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharala
he that keepeth Yahweh
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forward,
From this time forward,
and he forevermore.
live forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah,
Alahayah,
Al-Damayah,
Al-Damayah,
Lekut,
Lekut,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Thashakwat,
All Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awabika,
Awabika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amak,
Al-Amika,
Ya'ariyam,
Ya'ariyam,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al-Tazapawaya,
Al-Tazapawayaka,
Amarwa,
Amaru,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakiyadam,
Wanakakiyadam,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yasakar,
Sham Yasharab,
Shum Yisrael,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Yawai Tazawa,
Yawai Tazawa,
Labat,
Labat,
Yakat,
Yakab,
Ayak,
Ab,
Barayat,
Baryat,
Yakarat,
Yakarat,
Ahoya,
Ahoy,
Adawan,
Adawan,
Wayashimai,
Wayashimai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Nawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaria,
Wahagaria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Amyashabi,
Amyashabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Asawar,
Gum Asawar,
Nalawat,
Nalawat,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Zerawat,
Zerawat,
Labani,
Labani,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamari,
Kamari,
Kasiyah,
Kasiyah,
Sara'at,
Sarah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyasawan,
Koyasawan,
Nasamadu,
Nashamadu,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ir,
Da'ir,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adam,
La'adam,
Sayyidam,
Sayyidam,
Nadab,
Nadab,
Yabu,
Yabu,
Kaira,
Kaira,
Bakasabah,
Wakasabah,
Bakasabah,
Wakasabah,
Bakasazalamanai,
Wakasazalmanai,
Call Nasir Kumba,
Call Nasir Kumba,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Nairashah,
Nairashah,
Nanawat,
Nalawat,
Ah, Na'awat,
Na'awat,
Alahayam,
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 Sayyidam,
Shayatam,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwas,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rawaka,
Rawaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Hariyam,
Hariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradatma,
Daradatma,
Basaira,
Basaira,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapath,
Wapafka,
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'at,
Mala'at,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwanawan,
Kwanawan,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Bukash,
Bukash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabash,
Yabash,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Behold,
Behold,
Adiyai,
Ayai,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Kapar,
Kapar,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Bat,
Abat,
Wayat,
Wayat,
Da'ai,
Da'ai,
Kayat,
Kayat,
Atha,
Atha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Nabat,
Abat,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Ka,
Ka,
Haratza,
Rataza, in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of
may be no more remembered.
be no more remembered.
But they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Judah
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarene,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal,
and Ammon
Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assyrians also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Hope of the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kishon,
brook of Kishon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make them nobles like the red.
and like Zael.
And I say, yeah,
Yea,
yeah.
all their princes as
All
Zabah,
the princesses
and
of
as Samuna,
and as Amun,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us say to ourselves,
the houses of Yahweh in
the
possession.
house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the wind,
as a stubble before the
as
wind,
the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burns the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame sets the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them
So persecute
with
them
thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy sword.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone,
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Sorry, Mr. Turn. You know, Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Yahweh,
That's the Matah. Sabbath service dismissed.